Now, how do we outsource? There's 4 methods that we outsource through. The first one is through tools. So a lot of people this weekend have shared with you guys software and tools they use to automate their business, to get things working without you having to do the work. That's still outsourcing. So we introduce people to a lot of different tools for making your life easier. We outsource with systems. If you don't have a system which you can document from start to finish and how you got from this point to this point, you cannot give that to somebody to have them duplicate for you. So you must start documenting all the systems in your businesses that let you make money. If you don't do that, you cannot hand over your business to somebody else and have them start doing what you're doing. We use software that runs a lot of processes for us. And of course, we use people, because it's the people who create the systems, the tools, and the software. Now, I ask people all the time what their biggest fears are about outsourcing. And it really comes down to this list I've got right here. The first biggest fear that most people have about outsourcing is that I don't want to give somebody my work because I am so stinking good at it, there's no way they could ever do it as good as I can. Okay? Anyone feel that way? Okay, get over it. Let it go. You are holding yourself back because I guarantee you there are 15, 20, 30 people better than you and that will work for less money than you will, that will do the exact same job or better. Okay, so outsource it, let it go, delegate. Other people say, I just don't understand how to do it. You know, when Roy was up here, he talked about outsourcing. You maybe hear other speakers talk about outsourcing, and they never break it down. They just say, hey, just outsource it. Well, what does that mean? So if you don't understand it, you're not going to do it. I'm going to break it down for you guys today. There's a lot of fear of being ripped off, right? Anyone ever been ripped off by outsourcers before? It's happened to me a bunch of times. It's happened to a few people in the room. And that's keeping people from outsourcing because they're scared they're going to pay someone somewhere overseas for doing a job, and the job's not going to get done, and the money is gone. Okay? You guys, in this industry, that does happen. But it's very, very rare. So don't be afraid of that. Fourth, they won't understand it. There's going to be a language barrier. And yeah, you know, I use a lot of outsourcers all over the world. And you know what? I've never had a language barrier. And you know how I do it? I get on Skype. Any of you guys use Skype as an instant messenger? Yeah. And some of you use different instant messengers? Well, we use Skype. We put our headsets on, and we talk all over the world for free. Zero cost. A USB headset with an ear mic that goes right here, and they have ear mics we'll be outsourced to, and we just talk to them over the internet. And sometimes we'll turn on our video cameras and we'll talk to each other that way just to see what we look like face to face, so we have that face-to-face interaction. And all that cost me $0 to do. So there's no language barriers. The places that I outsource to, they all speak English. They will not communicate with me once I buy. We eliminate that problem by putting them on Skype. And we make sure that every night we get daily reports. Write that down. Get daily reports from my outsourcing team. And how do we do that? We use Google Docs. Why do we use Google Docs? Because Google Docs is free. Okay? I'm not about spending a bunch of money on boot camp and all these other project management websites that are going to charge me $100 a month. We just use Google Docs. They log in, they go to the Excel spreadsheet, copy there, and they just write their hours and what they did in Google Docs. And they share it with us, because you can share documents as a collaboration in Google, and we just go and read what they said, what they did. We check on them. And then the last one here is it's going to cost too much for the return on investment to make sense. You know, most people think, oh gosh, I can't bring an employee on because I'm not making enough money to afford that employee. That's true if you're going to hire people in your own nation. Okay? You don't want employees in your own nation. You want to go to the other countries in the world where the cost of living and the cost of employing is much lower. And I'm going to show you guys the one place you should outsource and the one place only at this presentation. You're going to thank me for that later.